Hey, what's going on, Noble Gamers? Noble Master Des here, and today's video, well, earlier today I was on Twitter and just like scrolling through, and I ran into an article talking about Steam's new handheld. I'm actually looking at it right now, portable Steam machine and release window. And now they're saying right under it, Civilization 5 on the go, on the road. Sorry. Pretty much, they're saying that you can take your Steam library of PC games on the road. Now, the idea of it sounds amazing. I mean, like, that would be pretty freaking awesome. But we're gonna go through this together right now. Okay, so they priced it at $2.99 right now, but that price is only available for pre-orders. After its release, I'm guessing. Well, I think they're saying after its release, or when the pre-orders are done, they're saying it's going to cost a bit more. So I'm guessing more than 300. They're saying, okay, so pre-orders are $300. What's going to be more than $300? Is what I'm thinking. Like, are they going to sell for $400, for $350? Now, I don't know. Like, with me, I want one because, you know, I like handhelds. You know, I have the Vita, I have the 3DS, and I do play them, you know, quite often. I don't know about this, you guys. I mean, okay, so let me take you through the specs real quick. It's gonna have 4 gigs of RAM, 720p touchscreen display, which is a nice add-on, I have to say, especially the 4 gigs of RAM. HDMI output, so I'm guessing, you know, plug it to your TV, which is an awesome touch too. And, you know, Bluetooth Wi-Fi capability, of course. That's, you know, that's on everything right now. 32 gigs of internal storage. This is what gets me. This is what has me thinking a lot right here, because games, especially today, even last gen, they're not small games. You know, they take up a buttload of memory. Like, my laptop right now has 750 gig hard drive right now. Like, 2 games I've recently downloaded took up like almost 100 gigs. Maybe like 60 or so. I mean, like, I went through the list, you know, some games said like 10 gigs, 14 gigs. So I'm guessing this thing maybe can hold, depending on the game. I'm not going to say it's going to run all your games, you know. This thing's probably going to be able to run, like, last gen games, you know, games, Call of Duty, like Black Ops 1, you know, maybe 2. It's gonna run obviously on maybe low to. I wonder. Yeah, it's also our graphics. You know, like, are you gonna be able to like configure the graphics too? It's gonna be running SteamOS. Now its name. Wow, I forgot to mention this. The name for it originally was gonna be the Steamboy, but I don't think they wanted any beef with Nintendo about that name right there, so they changed it to the Smack Zero or the Smock Zero. I'm not sure. It's SMACH. I don't know what Newell was smoking when they decided to name it that, but apparently he was sucking on them Twinkies a little too much, I think. I'm just joking, love you, Newell. But I mean, they're saying as a Steam machine, it runs Valve's SteamOS operating system, specifically to run Steam. Other companies have attempted portable PC capable of playing your Steam games, with varying degrees of success. Razer, for example, opts to focus on fitting a lot of power into a small device and made the Edge tablet. Now, the Edge tablets, it's the tablet with like the two, they kind of look like PlayStation Move controllers with the 2 controllers hanging from the side of it. I think it's about this big. It's not exactly what you want to put in your pocket, or you can, even something you put in a book bag. Now, the Razer Edge tablet is something I wanted before because I thought it was freaking awesome. You know, it looked cool, you know. But I kind of gave up on that pretty much, especially because of the price. It's like $1,000-something. Yeah, but I'm not too sure about it. I mean, with its 720p display, you know, obviously the games aren't going to be running 1080p with a 720p display. So that means that the games will run, I think that they're going to run good because of the resolution also. Because if that thing, they try to put 1080p display on there, they're going to need a lot of power. But, you know, I think it's going to be okay. You know, I think the games will probably be running, maybe I want to say medium settings almost. Some of the games may be high, depending on the game you play. But don't expect, I'm not going to expect to run next gen games on this thing. But it is running Steam OS, so it's a certain amount of games, and certain games are going to be available to play. Because Steam OS right now is a buttload of indies and only a handful of AAA titles. But I already know, I can already hear it now. Oh, the Steamboy Smack Zero, whatever it is gonna blow the Vita and the 3DS out of the water. No, it's not. It will be. I mean, I said this about the NVIDIA Shield, but it's just going to be another handheld option. You know, the Vita, 3DS, and Smack Zero, they're all just different options to game. Our phones today, our Android devices, are another way to game. You know, it does mean you can't still get like a Vita or something like that. You know, people are still gonna want those. Now, it's not going to be a killer for the other hands because the Vita and the 3DS have their games. They have the price of the systems. Like the Vita right now is about $140. The 3DS, actually no, the Vita right now is I think $170 right now. Yeah, $170. The Vita is, I mean the 3DS is about brand new $200, used, I'm gonna say used because that's how I shop. Like at GameStop, used will be I think about $140, I believe, or $150 for the 3DS. Depending which one, original 3DS, 3DS XL, whichever you prefer. They also have the games, okay? The 3DS, of course, Nintendo has its tons and tons of games, you know, games that aren't on any other platform pretty much. You got Mario, Zelda, Pokemon, Persona, well, Persona's on other devices too. Animal Crossing, I think that's what it was called. Fantasy Life, you know, there's plenty of games on the 3DS that aren't on other devices, you know, so it's not going to be a killer to any of those handhelds, especially with these companies like Sony and Nintendo. I doubt they're gonna be worried. They'll just pretty much say welcome to the handheld community. But you know, it's gonna be cool though, and I do want to pick one up, you know. Oh, and especially the price, $299. I'm hoping this thing can do a lot, but I don't know. I mean, the point of handhelds, especially when I was growing up, like with Game Boy and stuff, Game Boy Color. Actually, my first handheld was a Game Boy Pocket, but besides that, it's about the games for one thing, but the handhelds are mainly made to be played, you know, like not only just on the go, whether you're at someone else's house, on the road, or you just want to lay down and you just like turn everything off and just like play your handheld, you know, before you go to sleep. This is focusing more on playing the games that you play on your desktop or your TV on the go, which is cool. But when it comes to games like that, they're the games that I want to just play at home, either on my computer, on my Xbox, you know, on the TV. You know, I just can't, for me personally, this is just me, I'd rather play those games at home on a screen, on a big screen, you know, or on my computer. That's what I prefer. But if it's on the go, you know, then of course I'm going to be playing, you know, like Mario Kart or Smash Brothers or something like that. I mean, like right now, recently I've been playing on the Vita Final Fantasy X. I would have gotten it on the PS4, but I don't have my PS4 yet. I still plan on getting it for the PS4, but right now I've been enjoying it though. I do like it, but you know, like I just feel like I could focus more on it if I had it on my PS4 on the big screen or something. But I'm getting off. I think I'm getting off topic right now. The Steamboy or Smack Zero. It's a great idea. You know, the idea of it is cool. You know, it's definitely gonna have its buyers and people that are gonna want it. You know, I want it. You know, I want to try it out, review it, and tell you guys what I think of it. To let you guys know if you should get it or not. Give you my personal opinion. That's what it's all about. But for now, there's not much I could say. There's very little information right now. But I hope to hear more later on in the future. There's obviously we're gonna hear more. I'll keep looking as much as I can into it. If I find more information, I'll definitely let you guys know, and maybe in another video. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this video, you guys. Portable steam machine. Let me know what you guys think about it in the comments down below. Don't forget to like, follow me on Twitter, and oh yeah, like my Facebook page also. Links will be in the description. And don't forget to subscribe also for more content. I thank you guys so much for watching, and don't forget to game on.